It's that time. Time to tip off News 3 Sports Extra. Brought to you by Southside Lumber, Subway, Southern Illinois Orthopedic Center. Now, News 3 Sports Extra.
Greetings and welcome to Sports Extra on Regional Final Friday. Later, we'll see if the Nashville Hornets could advance to the 2A Girls State Finals. But we start with the boys' regional finals. In 2A, a dandy matchup in Carterville. Murphysboro and last year's state runner-up Massac County. First quarter, Orlando Jarrett the 3. Red Devils up 5. Massac answers Corey Ayala. The long 2 to beat the buzzer. Patriots up 15-14 after 1. Second quarter, Sean Payne. Step back 3 and the foul. Red Devils back in the lead, but late in the half, it's Quincy Glass, the look, the feel of Cotton for 3, and Massac led 31-30 at the break. Third quarter, though, all Red Devils. Payne picks up the loose ball, takes it in for the bucket, and it falls. Murphy up 7 after 3. Fourth quarter, Dylan Craig spotting up and knocking down a 3. Red Devils still up 7. Jarrell Johnson trying to rally the Patriots. The senior point guard knocking down the 3 there. Massac within 4. Payne answered at the other end with another bucket and foul, and little flex time for Sean. He had 22. Johnson trying to will his team back in it. Another 3. Massac back within 4, but Gerard Gaston with the nail in the coffin, and more flex time for Murphysboro. They are regional champs. The Red Devils take it 60-52. It was all Bulldogs all the time tonight in Harrisburg as the host Bulldogs welcome Carmi-White County. Early on, Tyler Smith-Peters for 3. Harrisburg up 11. Later in the second, Lucas Elverd with the rejection. Josh Capps will take it in. A little later, Keelan Rash finds Elverd underneath. Actually, that's the 3 there, knocking it down. Then it's Josh Capps. There's the Bulldogs from Carmi-White County trying to get in. Josh Crummel. Crummel knocks down the 3. Then he goes to the other side, connects for another one. But this one, all Harrisburg. Under 6 seconds to go. It's Ryan Smith-Peters going to get it to go to beat the buzzer. And Harrisburg rolls. Your final, 69-43. It was an all river-to-river Mississippi affair at Chester as Sparta took on top-seeded Pinckneyville. The Panthers were in control from the get-go. Drew Dudek with the drive to the hoop for 2. Sparta kept it close in the first half. David Sams from the corner for 3. But the story of this one, Pinckneyville having its way inside. Jake Baffin with the baseline drive for 2. Then in the second half, more the same this time. Big man Nathan Morton with the bucket in the paint. And Dudek will come up with the theft, and he'll take it in for 2 of his game-high 20. Panthers take care of business, 55-42. At Quoin, the top-seeded and host Indians took on Benton. The Rangers trying to make it 2 straight upsets after taking out Heron in the semis. Off the bad pass, it's J.C. Davis taking it all the way in for the finish. Indians up 24-11. Benton wouldn't go away. Cody Smith to Dylan Suber for 3, and it was DeCoin up 13 after 3. In the fourth, once again, Suber for 3. Cut the lead to 10, but the Indians had the answer. Jamar Reed misses. David Rose gets the follow-up and in. And then it's Benton's Cody Smith with the drive, and he gets it to fall. But in the end, Matt Gossett with the pass inside to Logan Carson for the flush. And DeCoin is moving on to the Heron sectional, 43-24. One other 2A regional final from Breeze Central. It was the host Cougars beating Nashville 24-20. Well, now to 1A, where the premier matchup of the night took place at Crab Orchard. Top-seeded Waltonville and second-seeded Sesser-Valier. Dane Eubanks, the 3. He led all Sesser-Valier scorers with 20 on the night. Skylar Widge is trying to keep Waltonville in it behind the back, and he'll take it in for 2, but Spartans still down 8. Then it's going to be Widges for 3 from the corner. Waltonville back within 4, but that's as close as the Spartans would get. All Sesser-Valier from there. TJ Eubanks for 3. Then in the third quarter, it's Kendall Gibson to Curtis Edwards for the lay-in right here. Red Devils up 13 at that point. Then in the fourth quarter, Justin Matty getting in with the reverse layup. 22-point lead for the Red Devils, and they go on to win their 3rd straight regional title, 83-60, the final. Well, it was an all-GEC final at Gallatin County where the Host Hawks look to pull the upset against top-seeded Carrier Mills. This is Dylan Harrison for the Wildcats with the three-pointer. Gallatin County's Jared Hunt will come back at the other end. Hunt had 18 on the night. Harrison again, he'll get inside for the bucket and the foul. We were tied up at that point. Then it's Brody Lowry. Amongst the Wildcats, he gets it to fall. And then it's Andrew Drone inside. He had 21 points, 11 rebounds for Gallatin County. Rayshawn Ward would answer for the Wildcats with the deep three. And then it's Wyatt Kirkland taking it to the hoop. Kirkland had 20 on the night. Then finally it's Gabe Morgan with his own three ball and Carrier Mills. This one needed overtime, but the Wildcats advance. Your final, 60-56. It was an all-SEC final at Mounds. Meridian meeting up with Goreville for the third time this year. The two teams split their first two meetings. Into the first, Meridian turning up the defense. Off the steal, Brett Kennedy finding Devontae McClung. Bobcats up 10 after 1. Goreville would cut it to 6 late in the second quarter. Nathan Webb for 3. It was 20-14 Meridian. Then, final seconds of the half, Kennedy off the inbounds, throwing in the 3. Meridian up 39-23 at the break. Third quarter, Blackcats chipping away at the double-digit deficit. Martin Powell working inside. Goreville down 11. Start of the fourth quarter, Tyler Shadowins will hit the 3 ball, and the lead was down to 10, but the Bobcats would pull away. Trico Amos would finish with 17 on the night, including this move in the lane, and Meridian goes on to win it. Your final, 69-51. And in Campbell Hill, Trico and Okawville met for the regional title for the second straight year. We picked up the second half and a second chance bucket by Trico's Chase Hines. Then it's Okawville's Jeremy Weekey driving to the bucket for 2 for the Rockets. A little later, Jesse Smith will catch the Rockets off guard. He hits ahead to Logan Teese. Trico had an 11-point lead. Teese finished with a game-high 27. Then Smith calling his own number with a nice move to the bucket. Finally, Okawville's Jacob Frederking off the rebound. He'll clean up the miss, but not nearly enough for Okawville. Trico is your regional champion. Your final, 48-38. At the South Central Regional, Woodlawn is the champion after taking out Louisville 51-36. Regular season action, it was Althoff over Carbondale 60-57. Centralia big over Meridian 74-32. Cahokia beat Mount Vernon by 15. Well, the Nashville Hornets made their 6th state appearance in Wayne Harry's 10 years as head coach. Getting there hasn't been a problem. Finishing has been. The Hornets have 2 trophies to show for their decade of success, a 4th in 02 and a 3rd place last year. Nashville met up with Quincy Notre Dame in the second semi. Nashville down 1 until Jenna Morris to the hoop and the bucket. Hornets had a 1-point lead. Less than 4 minutes to play now. Carly Giggenbacher to the rack for 2, and Quincy had a 3-point lead. Now 3 minutes to go. Morris tries to go cross court, but it's stolen. Claire Obert in for the easy layup, and Notre Dame had a 33-28 lead. Last chance for Nashville. Morris will get blocked on the baseline, get it back. She'll get the bucket to fall. Nashville would cut it to 3, but Notre Dame would hold on, ending Nashville's chances for a state title, 39-33. The Hornets will take on Kankakee McNamara tomorrow in the 3rd place game. Bloomington Central Catholic rolled 67-40. A couple other notes to pass along. SIU softball split a pair at a tournament in Georgia. SIU baseball won its first 17-16 over Jacksonville State in 11 innings. And tomorrow, the basketball Salukis wrap up the regular season at Wichita State. That game will tip off just afternoon. Of course, we'll have highlights for you tomorrow at 5 and then again on Saturday, Sports Extra. Until then, Nightline is next here on TV3. Have a great weekend.